people wouldn't have had to face intimidation and could have gone to work enjoying what they do.
With the Employee Free Choice Act, if it was just signing a card, we would have had a union in there that day.
The Employee Free Choice Act is the only way we're going to accomplish this.
Every 23 minutes, an American worker is fired or disciplined for union activity.
There's been between 10 and 15 individuals fired.
12 people lost jobs.
I wouldn't have lost my job. My son wouldn't have suffered.
My husband got fired. I got fired.
75% of employers hire union-busting consultants to fight organizing drives.
The cards were stacked against us, you know, almost from the beginning. The company knew what they were going to do, and they did it, and they got away with it.
The company immediately started their anti-union campaign.
The company hired a consulting firm to come down to talk to us about how bad unions were.
3 captive meetings, we all had to sit down in a group.
After the meetings, some of the people did feel intimidated.
Mainly we got a lot of threats. That if you're for it, you're gonna get fired. Or we'll chain the doors.
The other supporters at my plant, most of them are no longer there.
Union-busting consultants advise employers to delay contracts as long as possible.
It was August 11th of 2005, we had the vote. The company stalled for 6 months before they gave us our first date for negotiating.
We were surprised to find out that they actually had hired an anti-union attorney, and it just began the long, arduous process. And then when it got down to the bargaining, they just slammed the door on us, basically.
Stronger laws are needed to protect workers' freedom to form a union without employer interference.
The laws in place right now don't work. There's no true deterrent to the company. There's no financial cost.
It's wrong, and it hurts ordinary working people. Like me, I said before, I'm a single mom. This is my income. This is what I use to support my son and I.
It's a shame that working man and woman in this country can be subjected to the type of behaviors we've been subjected to.
With the Employee Free Choice Act, if it was just signing a card, we would have had a union in there that day. There was more than half the plant that signed cards to join the union. Things would be good.
Without the Employee Free Choice Act, we can't accomplish that.
If given a free choice, 60 million workers would choose to be represented by a union in their workplace. This isn't just about building bigger unions. This is about rebuilding the middle class. And the best way to help rebuild the middle class is through free collective bargaining. And the only way we can have free collective bargaining is through our unions. Call your senator. Call your congressional representative. Ask them to help us rebuild the middle class together. Ask them to help us pass the Employee Free Choice Act. And together, we'll build the middle class back to what it should be. Thank you, and work hard, and help us pass this important legislation.